Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Alimi and I'm going to give an impromptu speech about giving second chances. And I'll start off by saying that second chances are very important to anyone because we humans make mistakes, a lot of mistakes. And and I think that anyone should have the chance to rectify their mistakes or maybe explain what and why they did something because well, misunderstanding is a very very dangerous thing, and it can affect a lot of people. Maybe it can affect just one person, but we should really think about the consequences of just not forgiving because we don't know what's happening. We don't know everything in the world, and maybe that person robbed a bank because he was desperate in getting money. I mean, yes, his actions were wrong, but there's a reason for it, and we can, I won't say forgive, but more like maybe we can teach them a better solution to getting money. And I guess just I guess that's why we should just not jump into conclusions and just punish a person because we think he did something wrong. I remember being, you know, 6 or 7, and every single time I watched a movie, I would always just be, I won't say cursing, but be angry at the antagonist of the film or, well, yeah, the show. And, you know, going to the shower and punching the water, childish things. I mean, back then, being a kid, it's fine. You know, they there's a reason why the antagonist is the antagonist because they did something bad. But then as I grew up, I learned something about perspective, and I feel like everyone should learn about perspectives. You know, think about think the what think about the actions through the eyes of the person who did it rather than the person who's seeing it, because you don't know what's happening. And what was the term, the phrase that goes, feel yourself in their shoes. you know I feel like that phrase should be uh applied to a lot of things because, well, yeah, you don't necessarily know what's going on to that person to make them to do such things that you think would be wrong, but maybe at that time they didn't think about it that way. And I guess that just teaches us that we should think about the consequences before doing something, to avoid misunderstanding, to avoid jumping into conclusions. But once it happens, it happens. And so at that point, I guess is to just give them a second chance to maybe fix their mistake, teach them about the good ways, the better ways. And so I think that's it from me. That's all. I'm going to end it with that we should give second chances and make peace with everyone. And, well, that's all from me. Thank you for listening to my impromptu speech.